Welcome to At Home in My PJs. It's the show where I talk to my friends while I'm at home in my PJs. This is Matt Yale. Hi, Matt.
Hi, everyone.
Matt, what did you do with yourself today?
Today was mostly work and making some tea for my wife and more work.
Tea can take hours.
Yeah.
You worked. So what is work for you these days?
I work for a software company and
You basically reprogram the matrix then is what you're saying.
yeah, something like that. I'm the part that is like, if you open up a program and it says, hey, you need to buy the full version of this.
You just do that recreationally as well, just go in and reprogram other people's software?
No, I don't do it for fun. I used to, but not so much anymore.
Did you used to be a hacker?
Yeah, so I kind of got my credentials for this job by being the kind of person that this job might defend against. But again, I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about. But yeah, it's basically.
This is part of your plea agreement with the courts? You got caught hacking in, and the only way you stayed out of prison is by working for their company.
Oh, that's just hearsay at this point. There's no details that can prove anything.
What's something happy in your life nowadays? We're all looking to figure out happy things. I want to hear about something happy that's in your life nowadays.
Well, we closed on a house shortly before all this lockdown occurred. So that's kind of nice, having a house. We managed to move in relatively without much problems. There's all kinds of anxiety that occurred during that process because the lockdown happened. But the house is cozy, and I'm here with my wife, and we're both working from home. So, we're kind of counting our blessings. It could have been a lot worse, Seems like we're both healthy, and we've been eating out a lot more, getting more delivery.
Where are a couple places that you've gotten takeout from that you've really enjoyed?
Tonight was Yuva Eats, which is an Indian place in Olathe. They also do Napoli's. I'm not sure which one's the pronunciation, but
it's Indian/Italian restaurant?
No, Nepal. Nepalese.
Oh, Nepal.
Yeah. Right next to India, and right next to India.
Yes.
Now that would be very interesting if it was an Italian Indian place for sure. You could get some meatballs with biryani.
I think I got this past weekend when I got the takeout. I got palak paneer, which is with some cheese cubes in it.
Dal makhani is another one that I really enjoy.
Yes.
And it would be fall under vegetarian. It's technically not vegan because there's ghee in it, but some places you can get them to make it without the ghee.
Okay, see, you said ghee, and it took me a minute. The software made it for a second sound like you said there's pee in it.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, is that technically vegan?
Only get it from the places that let you make it without the pee. Definitely you want to ask that before you order. Yeah.
No, the whole conversation we just had, we completely lost 90% of everybody that was just listening. They're like,
yeah, it's food. It's good food.
I wanted to talk about a news story. That's just so we're keeping current. A woman ran a man over 21 times in Kansas City this past Saturday. Did you hear about this?
I didn't. I feel like they must have known each other. I feel like this wasn't a stranger. Doesn't feel like it was somebody she didn't know.
You don't run over a casual acquaintance more than like 4 times.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you hit somebody accidentally, the two smart plays are either run and hope or stop and hope that they don't sue you.
Have you ever hit anyone or anything with your car?
Occasionally you have a close run-in with a squirrel, but no, I'm pretty cautious. I like to keep a good eye on what's coming towards me. And
I have actually been hit by a car on 3 separate occasions.
Oh, 3 separate occasions. Now I'm not sure which one I remember, but I remember at least one of these.
I think you were present for my very first being hit by a car. When I was helping my brother load a shed, onto a truck, and the truck decided to back up while we were loading the shed, and it backed up directly into me. And, I've got a real cool scar on my hand now permanently for that. But
Wow.
the other 2 times were happening in parking lots where I was just walking along and somebody didn't look as they were backing out. The past 2 times, I have had to put my hand on the car's trunk itself because the car knocked my legs out from under me. So I kind of athletically pushed myself up off the car and then scooted out of the way. Another thing we do, since it's an improv podcast, is we take a random word and we just tell a story, talk about that word, just see where that word leads us. The word is spread, whatever that makes you think of.
I kind of like spreading avocado on a piece of toast.
Typical you millennials.
Yeah, stupid millennials and our avocados, which, by the way, are super cheap right now. I don't know what it is about COVID-19, but man, you can get like 5 avocados for $1 right now.
Do you eat the avocado just plain?
Normally make guacamole, you know.
I'll eat that sucker right out of the shell.
Pit and all.
No, it really intimidates people when you mow the entire pit.
Yeah,
You just look at them straight in the eyeball as you swallow it.
You swallow the pit and all.
You have some intestinal discomfort later, but it's way worth it for the intimidation you achieved.
You make people question their choices.
This is not a dude you want to mess with.
No. Don't fight crazy. Don't mess with crazy.
I try not to eat fruit at all unless I'm using it to intimidate someone with.
Oh, okay. That's the primary use of eating fruit.
The same thing with an apple. You know, a well-timed apple crunch says a lot.
Eating an apple semi-flippantly.
He ate his apple flippantly. That's a line for your next novel.
Yeah. You got to line up some disrespect with some carrots, angry with some blackberries.
I don't know if I have ever eaten a blackberry angrily.
I have some. Let me get them real quick. Let's see if we can do this.
Let's see if we can do that.
That's good. That was not an angry eat. That was these are good. I'm gonna eat another one. A peaceful blackberry.
Matt, thank you. That was fun.
Yeah, I had a good time too.
I'll talk to you later, Matt. Thanks. Bye.